The room went dead quiet. Muhammad Ali had just made the biggest mistake of his life. He was standing there pointing at a kid, laughing at him, making fun of him, using him as a punchline. That kid was Mike Tyson. Ali had no idea he was laughing at a straight-up killer. No idea this 11-year-old kid had already knocked grown folks out cold. No idea this moment would create the most dangerous fighter who ever lived. Ali kept laughing. The other kids laughed too, but Mike Tyson wasn't laughing. His eyes turned black, his fists got tight. In that moment, something dark was born, something that would terrorize boxing for the next 20 years. It started like any other day at Tryon Reform School. March 1977, cold morning in New York. The boys were eating breakfast when somebody hollered, "Yo, Muhammad Ali is here, the champ is here." Every kid dropped their food and ran to the windows. They couldn't believe it. The greatest fighter ever was walking into their lockup. Their school for bad kids, kids who jacked stuff, kids who threw hands, kids who had nothing. And now God himself was walking through their doors. Muhammad Ali, the man who beat everybody, the man who feared nobody. He was about to meet the one person who would make him shook. Mike Tyson was sitting alone in the corner. He always sat alone. Other kids stayed away from him. They knew something was off with this kid. He was only 11 but built like a grown man. Arms like hammers, neck thick as hell. And those eyes, those dead eyes that looked through you, not at you, through you, like you weren't even there, like you were already knocked out. Mike had been at Tryon for a year, busted for robbing and beating folks. The courts didn't know what to do with him. He was too young for real prison, too dangerous for regular school. Nobody knew Mike's secret. He was already training with Bobby Stewart, a former boxer who worked at Tryon. Stewart saw what others missed. This wasn't just some angry kid from the hood. This was a natural killer, a born fighter. Mike could hit harder than dudes twice his size. His speed was crazy. His power was scary. Stewart was secretly preparing Mike for something bigger. Training him every morning before the other kids woke up. Teaching him to slip punches. Teaching him to hurt people with his hands. Ali was about to meet Stewart's secret weapon. Ali walked into the main hall wearing a fresh suit. Clean shoes, gold watch, he looked like $1,000,000 because he was worth millions. The kids pressed against him, touching his clothes. Begging for autographs. Ali was loving it, dancing around, throwing fake punches, making everybody laugh. This was his thing, visiting poor kids, giving them hope. Showing them that somebody from nothing could become everything. He had done this 100 times, but this time was different. This time one of those kids would remember every word, every laugh. Every diss. Listen up, Ali shouted. I'm looking for the toughest kid here. Who thinks they can fight me? Who wants to go a few rounds with the champ? The kids went crazy. Everybody raising their hands, everybody screaming, me, pick me. But Ali's eyes found Mike in the corner, this big, quiet kid who wasn't even looking at him. Ali walked over. The crowd followed. What about you, big man? You look strong. You want to box Muhammad Ali? Mike looked up. Their eyes met. Ali felt something cold run down his back, something he'd never felt from a kid before. Mike stood up slow. He was almost as tall as Ali, almost as wide. At 11 years old, the other kids backed away. They knew not to get close when Mike stood up. Bad stuff happened when Mike stood up. Ali didn't know this. He thought it was funny, this serious kid acting tough. Ali started his routine, dancing, jabbing at the air. Come on, son, show me what you got. Let's see if you can touch the greatest. He was playing, performing, making everybody laugh. Mike wasn't laughing. Mike was calculating, watching Ali's footwork, seeing the openings. Planning the attack. I'll fight you, Mike said. His voice was quiet, but it cut through the noise like a blade. Ali stopped dancing. The way Mike said it wasn't normal, wasn't like a kid playing. It was like a promise, like a threat. Ali had heard that tone before in real fights from real killers, but this was just a kid. How could a kid sound like that? Ali laughed it off. Threw a slow, fake punch at Mike's shoulder. Mike didn't move, didn't flinch, just stared. The punch landed soft. Mike's shoulder felt like concrete. Ali's hand actually hurt a little. The moment got weird, too quiet, too tense. Ali tried to save it. This kid's gonna be something special, he said to everyone. Look at him, built like a truck. Maybe he'll be champion one day. Everybody laughed. Ali moved on, signed autographs, took pictures, gave his speech about working hard and staying out of trouble, but he kept looking back at Mike. That kid hadn't moved, hadn't smiled, just watched, like an animal studying prey. When Ali left an hour later, he felt relief. Actual relief to be away from that kid. Mike went straight to Bobby Stewart after Ali left. I want to fight him, Mike said. For real, not playing, I want to hurt him bad. Stewart saw the rage in Mike's eyes, pure rage. Why? He was just being nice, trying to make y'all laugh. Mike shook his head. Nah, he was clowning me, making fun of me, using me. I ain't no joke. I ain't here for his entertainment. One day I'ma be champion. One day he gonna know my name. One day he gonna be sorry he laughed. Stewart had never seen Mike this mad, this focused, this dangerous. From that day, Mike trained different, harder, meaner. Every punch had Ali's face on it. Every combination was meant for Ali. When Stewart brought Mike to Cus D'Amato later that year, Cus asked Mike why he wanted to be a fighter. Mike's answer was simple: to prove I ain't no joke, to prove I'm somebody. To make everybody who laughed at me remember my name. Cus knew that anger, that pain, that's what made champions, not talent, not skill. Pain. Mike had more pain than anybody Cus had ever met. Cus D'Amato was a legend. He trained Floyd Patterson to become heavyweight champion. He knew fighters, real fighters. The moment he saw Mike, he knew this kid was different, this kid was special. This kid could be the greatest, not like Ali, different. Ali was an artist, Mike was a destroyer. Ali danced, Mike hunted. Ali wanted to win, Mike wanted to kill. Cus took Mike from Tryon. Became his legal guardian, moved him to his crib, started building a monster that would eat the heavyweight division alive. The training was insane. Mike woke up at 4 a.m., ran 5 miles. Came back, hit the heavy bag for an hour. The bag would swing like somebody was pushing it. Mike's punches sounded like gunshots. Boom, boom, boom. Other fighters would stop and watch, grown men. Professional fighters, they'd watch this kid hit harder than they could dream of hitting. Then sparring. Mike would spar fresh fighters every round, beat them all, hurt them all. Cus had to pay fighters extra to spar with Mike. They were shook. A kid was making grown fighters scared. Mike studied Ali's fights every night, not to learn from him, to find his weaknesses. He watched Ali get rocked by Joe Frazier's left hook, watched him get hurt by Ken Norton's jab, watched him get tired against George Foreman. Mike memorized every mistake, every bad habit. Every moment Ali was human, not great, just human. In Mike's mind, he was preparing for a fight that would never happen. Ali was already getting sick, already slowing down, but Mike didn't know that. He was preparing to destroy a god. By 1980, Mike was 13 and already famous in boxing circles. Amateur tournaments became executions. Kids would fake injuries to avoid fighting him. Their trainers would pull them out. Nobody wanted their fighter's career ended by a 13-year-old. Mike won everything, knocked out everybody, but it wasn't enough. He wanted more. He wanted revenge. He wanted Ali to know his name, to fear his name. Every victory was a message to Ali. Remember that kid you clowned. He's coming for your throne. The boxing world started hearing stories. This kid from Brooklyn who fought like a demon, who never smiled, never celebrated, just destroyed and moved on. Promoters came to watch him, they left shaking their heads. He's too violent, they said, too aggressive, he don't box, he tries to kill people. But that's exactly what Cus wanted. He wasn't training a boxer, he was training an executioner, someone to end fights, end careers, end dreams. Mike was perfect for that job. Mike turned pro in 1985, 18 years old. His first fight lasted 1 round, knocked the dude out cold. Second fight, 1 round, third fight, 1 round, people started paying attention. This wasn't normal. Heavyweights don't knock everybody out in 1 round. But Mike did. He walked to the ring in black shorts, no robe, no music, just silence, then violence, pure violence. Opponents would look in his eyes before the fight. Some would start shaking, actually shaking. They knew they were about to get hurt, really hurt. ESPN started showing Mike's fights. The whole country saw what New York already knew. This kid was different. This kid was special. This kid was terrifying. Commentators didn't know what to say. They'd never seen somebody hit that hard. Move that fast, fight that mean. Mike would knock someone out and walk away before they hit the ground. No celebration, no emotion, just another body, another victim, another message to Ali. Look what you created, look what your joke became. November 22, 1986, Mike Tyson versus Trevor Berbick for the heavyweight championship. Berbick was tough, a real champion. He had beat Ali in Ali's last fight, beat the greatest. Now he would face the kid Ali clowned. The fight lasted 2 rounds. Mike hit Berbick with a left hook that broke reality. Berbick fell, got up. Fell again, got up, fell again. His legs were gone. His brain was scrambled. He couldn't stand. The ref stopped it. Mike Tyson was champion, 20 years old, the youngest heavyweight champion ever. The kid from Reform School was now king. Ali watched that fight from his crib. He was sick now, Parkinson's disease eating him alive, hands shaking, voice weak, but his eyes still worked. He watched Mike destroy Berbick. Watched this kid he once clowned become champion. His wife said Ali got quiet, real quiet, stared at the TV for a long time, then he said something slow. Hard to understand, but she heard it. I remember that kid from the school, I remember him. Ali remembered, finally remembered, the quiet kid who didn't laugh, who didn't smile. Who looked at him with those dead eyes. They met again in 1987, a boxing event in Vegas. Mike was champion now, destroying everybody, making millions. Ali was there as a guest, could barely walk. Needed help to move. When Mike saw Ali, he froze. This wasn't the god who clowned him. This was a sick old man, dying, shaking, struggling to speak. Mike walked over, slow, everybody watched. What would the champion do to the legend who dissed him? Mike did something nobody expected. He hugged Ali, gentle, careful, like hugging glass. "Champ," Mike said to Ali, "you're still the greatest. You'll always be the greatest." Ali tried to smile, tried to speak. The words came out broken, slurred, but Mike understood. Ali was saying sorry, not with words, with his eyes, sorry for that day. Sorry for laughing, sorry for not seeing who Mike was. Mike understood. He held Ali's arm, helped him walk, protected him from the crowd. The most dangerous man alive, protecting the dying legend. People took pictures, two champions, two generations, two men who understood each other's pain. But the story gets darker. Mike later admitted he wanted to hurt Ali that day in Vegas. Part of him wanted to remind Ali of that day at reform school, wanted to make Ali feel small, weak, like Mike felt, but seeing Ali sick changed everything. This wasn't the man who clowned him. This was a ghost, a shadow. The disease had already done what Mike wanted to do, destroyed Ali, humbled him, made him weak. Mike couldn't hurt him more than life already had, so he helped him instead. Mike's career exploded after that. He beat everybody, Spinks, Holmes, Tubbs, all fell in minutes, sometimes seconds. He was making $30 million per fight, living in mansions, driving Ferraris. Everything Ali had, Mike had more, but he wasn't happy. The anger was still there, the pain was still there. Becoming champion didn't heal him. Money didn't heal him, fame didn't heal him. That moment at reform school was burned too deep. No amount of success could erase it. Then came February 11, 1990. Tokyo, Japan. Buster Douglas knocked Mike out. The impossible happened. The indestructible Mike Tyson was destroyed, on the canvas. Looking at the lights, beat, the world was shook. How could this happen? How could Mike lose? But Mike knew he had lost his anger. Lost his pain, lost his reason to fight. Without Ali to prove wrong, without that memory driving him, Mike was just another fighter. A great fighter, but not a monster anymore. The monster needed pain to live. After that loss, Mike fell apart. Prison in 1992 for rape. 3 years locked up, just like reform school but worse. When he came out, he was different. Older, slower. Meaner but weaker. He won the title again but lost it to Evander Holyfield. Bit Holyfield's ear in the rematch, became a joke himself. The thing he hated most, people laughing at him. Using him for entertainment, he became what Ali had treated him as, a circus act, a punchline. Life got a cruel sense of humor. Meanwhile, Ali got worse. By the late 1990s, he could barely move. Couldn't speak at all, trapped in his own body. Watching the world through prison bars of disease, Mike would visit him sometimes, sit with him, talk to him, tell him about fights, about life. About pain, Ali would listen, blink to show he understood. Two warriors destroyed by different battles. One by disease, one by himself, both champions, both legends, both broken. In one visit, Mike told Ali the truth, the whole truth. "You created me," Mike said. "That day at reform school when you laughed at me, that created Iron Mike, that created the champion. I hated you for so long, but now I understand. I needed that pain, that anger. Without it, I'm nothing, just another fighter. You gave me the gift of rage, the gift of purpose. I became champion to prove you wrong, to make you respect me, and I did, but it cost me everything, just like your career cost you everything." Ali's eyes filled with tears, real tears. He couldn't speak, but Mike knew what he wanted to say. They both paid the price of greatness, the price of being the best. Ali paid with his health, Mike paid with his soul. Both gave everything to boxing. Both got everything from boxing, then boxing took it all back. That's the deal champions make, everything for everything, then nothing, always nothing at the end. 2016. Muhammad Ali died, June 3rd. The world mourned, presidents spoke, athletes cried, the greatest was gone. Mike Tyson cried too, alone in his house, cried like a baby, the man he hated. The man he loved, the man who created him. Gone, Mike went to the funeral, carried Ali's coffin, helped bury the man who laughed at him, who dissed him, who accidentally made him great. As they lowered Ali into the ground, Mike whispered something. Nobody heard it but him. "Thank you for laughing at me, thank you for the pain, rest now champ, rest." After Ali died, Mike changed. Became softer, kinder, started a podcast, started telling stories, including this story, the story of how Ali created him without meaning to, how one moment of clowning created a decade of dominance. How pain became power, how disrespect became destiny. Mike tells young fighters now, use your pain, don't run from it, don't hide it, use it, let it fuel you, let it drive you, someone laughs at you. Good, someone disses you, perfect, that's gasoline, that's fire, that's what makes champions. But Mike also warns them, Don't let it consume you like it consumed me. Don't let it become everything. I became champion, but I lost myself. I proved Ali wrong, but I proved myself wrong too. I thought being champion would fix me, make me whole. It didn't. It made me emptier, angrier, meaner. Use your pain, but don't become your pain. Learn from my mistakes. Be better than me, be better than Ali, be better than all of us who came before. The truth nobody talks about. Ali probably saved Mike's life that day. Without that moment, Mike might have died on the streets. Another dead kid from Brooklyn, another statistic. But Ali's mockery gave him purpose. Gave him direction, gave him a reason to fight beyond street corners, beyond reform school, beyond poverty. Mike became champion because he had someone to prove wrong, had something to prove. That's the twisted gift Ali gave him, the gift of needing to matter. Think about how many kids like Mike never get that moment, never find that purpose, never turn their pain into power. They just hurt, just rage, just die young. Mike got lucky, his pain had a face. Muhammad Ali's face, his anger had a target, the greatest boxer ever. His dream had a shape. Become champion and prove Ali wrong. Most kids from reform school don't get that. They just get pain without purpose, anger without aim, dreams without shape. Years later, Mike understood something deep. Ali wasn't laughing at him specifically. Ali was just being Ali, entertaining, performing, making kids smile. He had no evil intent, no plan to hurt Mike. He was trying to help, trying to inspire. The mockery Mike felt was partly real, partly imagined. Mike's pain made it bigger, made it worse, made it everything. That's what pain does, it magnifies. It distorts, it transforms kindness into cruelty, help into hurt. But that distortion created Iron Mike Tyson, the baddest man on the planet, the youngest heavyweight champion ever. The most feared fighter who ever lived, all from one moment, one misunderstanding, one joke that wasn't meant to wound but did. History turns on such small things. Ali made a joke. Mike took it as a diss. Boxing was changed forever. 3 lives were shaped. Ali's legacy got a successor. Mike's life got a purpose. Boxing got its most terrifying champion. The lesson is brutal but simple. Be careful how you treat people, especially young people, especially hurt people. Your joke might be their pain, your laugh might be their rage. Your diss might be their fuel for decades. Ali learned this too late. Mike learned this too early. You're learning it now. Every interaction matters. Every word has weight. Every laugh has consequences. Treat everybody like they might become somebody, because they might, they really might. Today Mike is at peace, 57 years old, retired, happy. The rage is mostly gone, the pain is mostly healed. He grows weed now, does podcasts, tells stories, laughs at himself. The monster became human again, but he never forgets that moment, that room. That laugh, Muhammad Ali pointing at him, making fun, creating a legend without knowing it, creating a monster without meaning to, creating Iron Mike with just a joke. Was Ali wrong to laugh at young Mike Tyson that day? Did that mockery create the champion Mike became, or would Mike have become great anyway? What shaped him more, the pain or the talent?